The massive crystalline chamber of the Galactic Council buzzed with barely contained laughter as Ambassador David Clark stood before the assembled representatives of 47 species. The human diplomat maintained his composure despite the ridicule echoing from the towering seats that surrounded him like a coliseum. "Let me understand this correctly," wheezed Ambassador Grix, his three throats producing a sound resembling grinding metal. "The late King Valder of the Nexus Empire has bequeathed his daughter Princess Lyra to you as a bride?" David nodded solemnly. "That is correct. The will was very specific." The chamber erupted in a cacophony of alien sounds that roughly translated to hysterical laughter. The Vorthan representative's tentacles writhed with amusement, while the insectoid hive mind clicked its mandibles in what passed for their version of chuckling. "Poor human," hissed the serpentine delegate from Sithara. "You must not have seen the princess. She is considered the most unattractive being in the known galaxy. 6 arms, scales like rusted metal, a voice that could shatter crystal, and a temperament to match her appearance. Ambassador Rel, a towering figure from the warrior, planet of Drakmor, slammed his fist on his console. King Valder has played the ultimate joke on humanity. He gives you his hideous daughter while keeping his vast empire for his sons. The humans get nothing but a burden." David remained silent as the mockery continued. Species after species offered their condolences, each adding their own colorful description of Princess Lyra's supposed defects. Some mentioned her unusual height of 12 feet, others her rough, crystalline skin that could cut through metal. A few delegates even suggested that humanity decline the gift and face the diplomatic consequences rather than accept such a fate. "The Nexus Empire spans 300 systems," continued Ambassador Grix. "King Valder's sons will inherit wealth beyond imagination, fleets of warships, and planets rich with resources. And humanity receives his monstrous daughter. Surely, even your species can see the insult in this arrangement." David finally spoke, his voice cutting through the laughter. "I have accepted the will's terms. The wedding will proceed as King Valder intended." This announcement sent the chamber into fresh waves of amusement. The holographic displays showed betting pools already forming among various species, wagering on how long the human would survive married to the infamous princess. 3 months later, the same chamber fell into stunned silence as Ambassador David Clark entered, but he was not alone. Beside him walked Princess Lyra, and the assembled delegates finally understood the magnitude of their error. The princess was indeed tall, towering over David with her impressive stature. Her crystalline skin caught the chamber's lights and refracted them into dancing rainbows across the walls. Her 6 arms moved with fluid grace, each gesture precise and purposeful. When she spoke, her voice resonated with harmonic frequencies that seemed to make the very air sing. "Honored delegates," Princess Lyra began, her words carrying an otherworldly beauty. "I come before you not as the daughter you have mocked, but as the new empress of the Nexus Empire." The chamber erupted, but this time in confusion rather than laughter. Ambassador Grix struggled to form words with his 3 throats. Impossible. The king's sons were to inherit. David stepped forward, producing a crystal tablet. "According to Nexus law, which I have spent the past 3 months studying extensively, the eldest child inherits the throne upon marriage. Princess Lyra is King Valder's firstborn, though this fact was carefully concealed to protect her from assassination attempts." The princess continued, her 6 arms gesturing elegantly. "My father knew that most species would judge me by their limited understanding of beauty. He sought a people who might see beyond surface appearances. Humans, he believed, possessed this rare quality." Ambassador Rel's warrior pride crumbled visibly. "The humans now control the Nexus Empire?" "Not control," David corrected. "Partnership. Princess Lyra has proposed a formal alliance between our species. Human innovation combined with Nexus resources and territory. The implications hit the chamber like a physical blow. Humanity had just gained access to 300 star systems, the galaxy's most advanced technology, and military forces that dwarfed most other civilizations combined. What the Council had dismissed as a cruel joke had transformed Earth from a minor player into one of the galaxy's major powers overnight. Princess Lyra's harmonic voice filled the stunned silence. My father often said that true wisdom lies in recognizing value where others see only burden. Ambassador Clark saw past the lies you spread about my appearance and discovered who I truly am. David smiled as he looked at his bride. Her crystalline skin was indeed beautiful, refracting light in ways that no human skin could. Her height made her regal and commanding. Her 6 arms allowed her to multitask with incredible efficiency. Her voice, which could shatter crystal when raised in anger, could also create the most beautiful music when she chose. The Galactic Council taught me an important lesson, David announced to the assembly. Never judge a gift by the giver's intentions or the receiver's expectations. Sometimes the greatest treasures come disguised as burdens. As the couple departed, leaving behind a chamber full of stunned alien faces, the betting pools quickly shifted. Now they wagered not on David's survival, but on how long it would take for other species to start requesting marriage alliances with the human race. The joke, it seemed, was on everyone except the humans.